So, man, a lot of people know that I was a big fan of Jalen Dorn going to Memphis, Emoni Bates going to Memphis, and everything that Penny Hardaway had coming in to Memphis this year. But things have not been going the way that we thought it would go. And it leads me to the question and the whole social media atmosphere into the question of, did Emoni Bates make the right decision by reclassifying to the class of 2021 and going to Memphis? What you think, Juice? And I'll give my take. Or you want my take first?
I think I kind of want your take on it first, actually.
I don't think he made a mistake reclassing to 2021, but I do think in hindsight, he made a mistake going to Memphis. I think that he went there with the intentions that things would be played out a different way. And if you watch the games, it's sloppy. I just watched a game the other day where they actually beat Houston without Emoni Bates. You know, people, oh my goodness, they won without Emoni Bates. But if they want to make the run that they want to make in the tournament, they're going to need Emoni Bates and make him a key part of this whole situation. But I think hindsight looking back, I think that if he would have went to Oregon, that would have been a better situation because Nike is out there. You know, he's a big Nike guy, but he wanted to go to Memphis. I get that. Build something strong in Memphis with his boy Jalen Dorn. I understand that. But sometimes you get to these schools and it's like you on the internet looking for an outfit. You know, these jeans might match with this shirt and these shoes. And then it come to your house and you put it on the day of the event and none of it fits. It don't match. You know what I mean? You didn't try it on before you wore it, and now you just shit out of luck. So I feel like it's one of those situations. I do feel like he can bounce back. I do feel like he is still who we thought he was, or I don't know how you feel about him, but I do feel like he does have potential to be a top 3 pick, top 5 pick. He's a bucket, and he's had situations where he showed that he's a bucket. He had a situation where he went off in the first half and damn near didn't touch the ball in the second half. And I think it's a situation where it's a lot of jealous players that was already there, and they're jealous of these freshmen coming in. Penny Hardaway even hit on that. But I do kind of put some of this on Penny Hardaway. You got to, if you get dogs, you got to learn how to control them. You know what I'm saying? So when you get that much talent in, you got to learn how to control it, man. And I think it's a situation where he might have lacked in that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely said a lot for sure. I mean, so the first point you did say, you said he didn't make. You said that you don't think he made a mistake by reclassifying to that 21 class. In my personal opinion, I feel like he actually did. And I don't think it's even necessarily a Memphis issue. I 100% don't think it's a Memphis issue. I don't think it's a Penny Hardaway issue. I think it's just solely on the fact that like Emoni is just not ready for the college game, no matter what school he had went to, bro. I'm telling you, like, I feel the same way how you feel about Emoni Bates. Like, I still think he's one of the best scorers in high school. Like, he's only 17. He's supposed to be a senior right now. Like, if he's in high school, easily one of the best.
I think he just turned 18. I think he just turned 18.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he just turned 18. You know, I still think he has potential to be a superstar in the league, bro. But like I said, like, I think his first mistake was to reclassify to that 21 class. I don't think he was ready solely on the physical aspect, just because, like, bro, I'm telling you, the college game and high school are just two completely different things. I understand Emoni Bates can score on the high school level. He can do this. Everybody's giving him praise. He's dropping 40 a game, this, and that. But I'm telling you, it's a difference. The one weakness that I always saw in his game was, like, the physical. He's not too physical. He doesn't really drive to the lane. Majority of his points come around the perimeter, bro. His game is predicated around his jump shot. So it's kind of just seeing that he, anytime he was even attempting to go to the lane and on the high school level, those were the questions that I was asking myself. Okay, how is this going to be in college? And I think that's what we're seeing. Just go watch him defensively, or just watch him anytime he drives to the basket. He's getting pushed around. Even on whenever he is playing defense, he kind of doesn't understand where he's supposed to be, where he's supposed to help, and just different types of settings. He has the confidence for sure, in my opinion. Like, he has the toughness. You know, he has the willpower. Like, that's one thing I will respect about him. But it's like, I think it's just the physical aspect, the tools, the tangibles, that's just not there to where I just kind of knew that it wasn't going to translate as smoothly as everybody thought. Jalen Duren, he's able to translate because he's physically, you know, ready. Like, if you're not physically ready in college, I'm telling you, as much as we think Bronny can play in college, DJ Wagner, like all these guys, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be as smooth as you think. Like, majority of the people who say that have never ever went to a college basketball game, bro. I guarantee you, and it's a lot different. That's why Emoni Bates is really struggling right now because like he's not there yet.
See,
That's fine.
you may be right on some of those points, but I don't think that one more year in high school was gonna get him ready for the college game.
It would,
you know what I'm saying?
bro. It would.
And if you watch Memphis, the play calling is terrible. The offense they're running is terrible. There's no plays being ran towards his skill set. And that's not me coming out here being an Emoni Bates Avenger, you know, fighting for his legacy. He gonna do that. He don't need me to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't think one more year was gonna make him, oh my goodness, he bulked up. He put on 30 pounds.
It would, and then like his play style too. You know, Emoni Bates has been a guy who's pretty much been handed the green light forever, pretty much. So coming into a team where you have other players that are actually super, super good, you're not the main guy bringing the ball up the floor. It's a different game altogether. And the one thing that's different between like Emoni Bates and then there's other guys like Luka Doncic who's been playing since he was 15. You know, he's been playing against grown men. I know LaMelo Ball went overseas. A lot of these other guys, they did the same thing, but it's because their play style is predicated to where they're used to not being the main person on the team. And then their play styles, they can also play off the ball. Like I said, we've never seen Emoni Bates play off the ball. And I feel like he's just adjusting right now. So there's a lot of things that I feel like that just hasn't went his way. And I think solely on those points is why he hasn't transitioned smoothly. But like I said, with all that being said, I do still think that he's going to figure it out because he is Emoni Bates and like he's still tough to me. Like he's still going to be fine. And he's young too, bro. So we just got to give him some time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and the season's not over yet, man. You know, he can come back and when conference play start, he can turn things around. Yeah. And if they somehow, by God's grace, find a way to make the NCAA tournament.
And on a positive note too, it's like I believe he's still averaging 10 plus points a game. Like in college, it's hard to average 10 points a game. Like the best players in the NBA right now, when they were in college, they weren't averaging 20, they weren't averaging 30. Like nobody's doing that. So
most of them players average like 13, 14 points. And you know, that's
exactly.
Like
so I'm saying that the fact that I said all the points that I just said, and he's still averaging that much, there's a positive sign. I'm telling you. But like I said, he still has to put in the work because just look at the amount of turnovers he's getting. The turnover to assist ratio is definitely not there. Like if you look it up right now, I believe he's averaging over like 3 turnovers a game, and he's only averaging about 1.5 assists. So that definitely needs to improve for sure. And like his shooting percentages, that definitely has to go up. So
he's hovering around 40%, you know, which is for
from
me,
from the field,
yeah, like 38% for them. I'm rounding it up to 40, but you know what I'm saying, 38%. You know, 10.4 points, 3.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists. Man, it's been pretty sloppy for the whole team.
Yeah,
at Memphis, not just on him. I can't just put it on Emoni Bates. But I do think he still is, you know, who we thought he was, and I think that this is another chapter in the book, man. You know,
exactly.
Everything not gonna rise smooth. You know,
yeah, it's fine, bro. Like I said, he has the right people around him. He has the people to help him through these times. You know, I'm sure he's mentally tough for sure. Like not everybody can go through this. So the fact that he's still going through these, he's still pushing, he still wants to make it to the league. Like, you know, I'm supporting Emoni.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
I'm
rooting for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be special for sure.